EVO, the biggest tournament for fighting games, is right around the corner. The event brings people of all skill levels from across the globe to participate as a spectator, competitor, commentator, and so much more. As we're getting close to EVO, there is a massive amount of fighting games to watch. And as a first timer attending EVO, it can be overwhelming, and not just because it's in Vegas, but because there's 9 games to potentially watch. And if you love 3D fighting games like me, here's one of the best fighting games to spectate. Enter Tekken 7, a well-loved fighting game franchise that has been around for decades. Here's a few things to keep in mind as you're watching Tekken 7 on the big stage. 2 opponents sit down. The character screen comes up. Each player's goal is to win. But what does it take to win a set in Tekken? The format, all the way up to top 8, is 2 out of 3 games. 2 out of 3 games means you have to win 2 games to win the entire set. In each game, there are rounds. Each round is 60 seconds. You need to win 3 rounds to win a game. And since there are 2 games you have to win, that's in total 6 rounds you have to win. Along with the game format, here's some distinct mechanics that makes Tekken good-ass Tekken. The match has been going on for about 30 seconds. The player has 20% health remaining. When that happens, the character starts to glow red. This is called Rage. In Rage, players have access to a few comeback tools: Rage Drive and Rage Arts. Rage Drive is one mechanic. The character glows blue while the player performs a specialized attack. Rage Arts are an attack that absorbs your opponent's attacks while triggering a flashy cinematic cutscene. One of my favorite mechanics is Tekken 7's Power Crushes. Power Crushes are moves that protect your character when dealing with the barrage of attacks versus your opponent. Power Crushes also absorb your opponent's attacks as well. It's a great defensive tool in Tekken. Seeing all of this at a high level can be very exciting. You feel the energy of the crowd the moment a combo hits or a Rage Drive connects. But to execute all of this, a skilled player has to have a game plan. What to look out for in top-level play is movement, movement, movement. Tekken is known for its emphasis on movement. It almost looks as if the characters are dancing back and forth. This dancing can be broken down into various categories. There is backdashing, wave dashing, sidestepping, and sidewalking. Backdashing is a technique that allows you to back away from opponents faster than just walking backwards. It helps in getting away from attacks a lot faster. Wave dashing is like backdashing, but you're not going backwards. You're dashing forward quickly. The animation of the input looks as if the character is moving up and down like the shape of a wave. This helps in applying more pressure and aggression on opponents through movement. We've talked about moving forwards and backwards, but I know you're thinking, what about side to side? The technique of sidestepping is a player tapping up or down on their controller or stick. This makes the player step towards the stage or away from the stage. Sidestepping helps with also getting away from attacks, usually those that are linear. Sidewalking is similar to sidestepping, but the only difference is that you are tapping up or down, then holding the button in the direction you want to go. This is for the player to continuously walk around an opponent. The player can do a smaller walk, to a 180-degree walk, or 360-degree walk. It's up to you. All of these strategies I like to think of as ingredients, all thrown together to make the perfect recipe. In watching these ingredients mix, there's patience involved, each player waiting for the other to make a mistake. There are many small moves each player will do while blocking. And then an explosive moment happens. A player finds an opening and the crowd goes wild. None of this would be possible without all the techniques we discussed here today, thus creating the perfect recipe for good-ass Tekken. Now that I've given a bit of a rundown on the unique things that make Tekken so great to watch, all I ask is that you all promise me this one thing. Enjoy EVO, enjoy playing, enjoy learning, and most importantly, have fun. See you at EVO!